Minus speed is also not really affordable too much. Especially early on. Especially early on I need the speed. You know, at least this game is like still fairly short on like long extended cutscenes. There's like one in the power plant split, which is why that split is like the longest one. Because gameplay-wise it isn't that long. Or not much longer than the other long splits, but there's just so much talking in that split. Compared to like every other one. Well, all the other ones are just much more gameplay in comparison. I would actually save this time. Let's see if this is any good. Damn. Really not getting lucky today. Let's go, second try. Maybe we can finally get a run off the ground. Quirky, I'll like reset the game once more here. Let's go 1/3 try, and then after that I'll just reset. At that point it's not worth it. So if this is good, I'll take it. If not, we just full reset once more. We'll take it. It's like third reset, which isn't great, and it's gonna lose time. Probably compared to my last first split here. But I'm gonna roll with this. Split F down is probably better than defense down anyway, because I have more special defense on this thing anyway. With most like encounters that are scary for tablet, not even tablet, especially like later on. All the encounters that are like scary for my starter are the ones that are physical attackers. Mine is like maybe the morph. And why did I use Square Loops? And we'll worry about once we get there, I guess. Anyway, there's still some time to save here. I like unnecessarily died last time on the first split as well. Because I just didn't bother go back healing after a fight. And like, there's chance I don't even need to be level 6 as well for the rival fight. However, at the same time, I do need to be level 9 at the end of the split anyway. Like 100% of the time. Otherwise I cannot beat the fight to get me out of the next town. So there's literally no reason not to, like, just get some XP while we're here, I guess. It does help that I'm not modest for this fight, though. Like, for the first split, not being modest is actually nice. It just will be awkward later. At least a little bit. Although I'm glad I'm rash, not whatever defense down is. And then I will also catch 2 birds, which is the difference from last time. So it's rival fight 1, which is, you know, it's here. For some reason it has level 6, which is like part of the reason why I get to level 6 first as well, just in case it matters. If like some dumb shit happens with like a lot of growls where I don't deal damage anymore. And he just kind of recruits me once or whatever. And like I said, I mean, you need to be level 9 anyway. Before the next... well, the second trainer fight after this you need to be. He just went for all the scratches. What again? Alright. So we have 2 levels to go, there's 1 trainer fight. You do get free heals over here. I have 2 catches left to do as well. Preferably 2. I would much prefer to have 2 intimidates, actually. And since we do need potions anyway, and money is limited, at least I didn't die, which helps, but there's a free potion here, I remember. I don't know which all of the items are, actually, off the top of my head. Going through the tall grass here is fine. Because once again, I need to find the bird. At least once, hopefully 2, with Intimidate as well. Important thing. So give me those wild encounters. Oh, that's the Pokeball. Well, that's fine too, actually. In case bird is like stubborn. I need like, to catch like the clown for, as well at some point. I mean, I don't technically need to, but I much prefer to. Please? Damn. You're really doing me like that, aren't you? I guess it's like mighty convenient and I'm like level up before this guy as well. Still up late. He's not like a threat, but I mean, hey. To choose an easier KO, I will take that. Thank you. Okay, now we just look for bird. This isn't bird. Okay, though. If I get level 9 before Bird, I just like go do the monkey fight and then come back here. Oh, that's a bird. Yep. Wrong bird. Because like I don't want to risk being too over-leveled by level 10 already for some reason. By the time I get to the monkey fight. In case that's like a thing that can happen, so I don't... Like, what if I take like too little damage from Thunder Shock for Bite to kill it? That'd be really annoying. Let's not have that happen. God damn it, they are not cooperative tonight. Please? Yes, okay. Should maybe save before I went looking for Bird in case they eat my Pokeballs. Which it might. I want to tackle this thing without it using Growl, okay. Not a level 2 anyway. Damn, dude. This thing really be out here just being an asshole. Okay, well. Took you long enough, bud. It's level 9, we learn Bite. That's a big part of the reason why we're doing this. Of those, I buy 2 more here, actually. Just in case it matters. I still have some characters ahead of me. Okay, yeah, the split will probably lose time. I mean, it was like 3rd try starter, so I can't be too upset. But it shouldn't be too bad, even if a little bit in the end. Alright. As long as they do everything coming up a little bit better, it's still good to go. Well, specifically, like, second gym and Mind Split were awful. Oh, I'm paralyzed. Maybe I should have saved instead. Yep, this is bad. Damn, am I really gonna die here? God damn it. I should have saved. I'm just gonna die here. Damn, this split's gonna be awful now. There's no way not to die. I should have saved. Crit Proud is just like the worst case scenario here. Luckily, I already did the like shopping already, so I don't lose money from this really. Well, this is about like the worst first split it can be now. Still optimistic I can save this time later, but still bad. Oops. It's frustrating as well how like difficult this thing is right now, and then how much of a non-factor the evolution is later. Again, I'm actually getting upset over here. Alright. We got the kill, it's fine. All this was is one more text box. What a bunch of bollocks, almost 2 minutes lost because I died there. I'm already behind like a little bit, so it's more like a minute loss on that, to be fair. Still stupid. Is that route 2 or is that route 3 over here? That actually matters, maybe. That's route 2, okay. Speaking of bird, there's another one. It also turned out I never actually used the berries I got in the forest. Like, I couldn't find a way to, like, really implement them in the run. So I saved time alone not going for that. So that's neat. I think I might just do like one fight in the forest, like the first one, and then go back heal after that. It's like a safety procedure. And to like be guaranteed good on potions as well. Might be the wave. I think I'm fine health-wise though for the rival fight. That's like the rival fight against the rival with the fire starter though, so that's the easy one. Quote unquote. I mean, you can skill like burn crit. And never them should you. Unless this thing like destroys me now. Which not unheard of. Ah, maybe it's tough? I don't know. I guess I just potion up and play it safe. Maybe. I might get into Torrent first actually, that might be actually sick as well. I mean, if I go to my way to fight this guy, I get an extra potion too. Might as well use it. If I potion here, I definitely don't need to save though. The Poké Center visit might still be good though. At least after the next fight, just so I am like guaranteed good on PP by the end of the forest. Can maybe even like have 1 or 2 wild encounters die. Which would be sweet. I was like at half health, right? Yeah, it would be cutting it. Although I would be like in torrent range here, so it might have died from this one. But I would have been cutting it close with that. Especially if that wasn't a crit last time, otherwise. I think level 5 might actually be somewhat worth it. Not really. Bonus potion. Select the first fight in the forest and be fine with that. I should be fine on health as well. This also gives me a chance to catch my second bird, which I would much prefer to actually have. If I lose time on forest by catching a second bird, I'm not even going to be mad, because it helps later. Like, quite a bit. Yeah, we're fine health-wise. Yeah, I'm definitely running out of water guns here anyway. I mean, I did do the bonus fight, so I guess it's like not really comparable anyway. But it's definitely better this way. Please. That's not a bird. There we go, sick. I mean, it doesn't necessarily make this guaranteed catch at all. Especially with how not generous the last one has been. Nice, okay, that's actually perfect. It might waste time now, but it will be incredibly useful later. To have two of these. I don't need potions right now, right? I mean, I could just buy some while over here. I don't have that much more money though. It'll be fine, I think. Okay, for as long as I do save threats as well, I need to save less, which is nice. I swear, that guy's actually a spinner. He just tends not to do it, luckily. I don't remember what that is, but it's not useful. I'm not even gonna bother with that. I think it's like a repel that you go out of your way for to get, so that's like pointless. Bugcatcher Adam. You gotta tell that to Adam. Moving moves as well, I feel like was just a waste of time every time I did it. With the power of hindsight. I feel like that's just not like necessary at all. Simply because I want confusion first, I want extrasensory first, just keep the psychic move first, I guess. It'll be fine. I can definitely already see my special defense being a little bit lower than normally. I really hope that's not a concern though. I don't think it would be. Like, where would that really matter then, actually? I don't remember. Anywhere where it might. Okay, see, we haven't done the safety save in a while now. And one of these is like, I think a little more annoying than the other. I don't remember if it's this guy or the other one. Skirgot. Might have been this one I should have been careful for. I'm like much over leveled. Destroyed, I'm probably fine. Yeah, it doesn't even bite yet, okay. That was a crit, yeah, we're definitely fine. Are we missing Torrent with this? I think we are. Yeah, we definitely are missing Torrent actually. Fuck. Just barely too. Now we're in Torrent for what it's worth. Which now doesn't matter. This guy's just dead. I think my health is just a little too low to be comfortable as well going into the next fight though. Because the guys up ahead are like much too bulky and I don't trust my own health to do that, so instead of playing around with Torrent, which would be fun, I played safe instead. Next up is like the cocoon form of Pilaf, I think. Which, you know, it's like not strong, at least not now. I mean, there's an annoying one later, but like this thing is not really a threat, but I had like, what, 8 health? There's 2 of them. They don't die quickly as well. I think it being taunted out wouldn't matter for... Ah, no, well... It would have made this a 2-shot, but like, look at the tackles, right? They're gonna get them off. These are 3 damage tackles. Yeah, this would have been cutting into... Too close for comfort. Definitely not... Against playing it safe. That disable, yes. Like, disable only really happens to be useful when I'm like free-forming, which is not good anyway, but it comes up. Okay. Forest Split is after this fight. This is the final boss of the forest. Secretly. Yep, that's good enough. I definitely save for this one. Because she's like crazy. Like, this thing is strong enough as is from just the raw damage output, but not an issue by itself. The problem is what's afterwards. This thing, on the other hand, is much more terrifying. Both of his natures increase attack. On top of like good damage moves already. Like, look at that. He's just like murdering people. Granted, that was my level 3, but I mean, still will take a lot of damage here. And it has good speed F as well, so I really am best off just using Bite over here. Is that good enough? Am I faster? I am, right? Okay. I would much prefer if the Comet Punch hit like one more punch from me. One more hit. It would have been significantly more comfortable, actually. But it's fine, and then... Oh wait, I need to split. See? Not having struggled with that fight actually saved me a lot of time. And not going for the berries that I ended up deciding not to need. I need to get heals here, which is nice. Alright. These fights are a little bit luck dependent in here. For purposes of them being faster than me and having the ability to use double team. And the one thing that isn't faster could also use double team while it definitely lives in attack. These guys won't. At very least. Why am I still leading with Bird? Oops. I'm stupid. Actually, why is that a thing? Anyway, just murder me. Thank you. I never switched to Bird lead. I must have misclicked somewhere. Oh, you know what it is? My split button also is like the same as switch lead button. I didn't remember. That's a bit of time waste. It's not too bad now. At least I still have a Bird left after this if I need him. Which, hopefully not. I don't think I do. I shouldn't, at least. Luckily, switching lead here is not a matter of menuing much as well. Just like another good thing about this game. Not like I switch lead much, but it happens, especially once Rotom comes into the picture. Which I'm not sure how I'm gonna like arrange things with Rotom, but I'm gonna probably play it a little bit safer about its level. It doesn't really come up too much, but when it does, it like really needs to actually do something as well. I'm gonna save this one. It's this damn ninja maze. It's not that long a section actually. To be fair, it's like 3 fights. It's just a matter of how much time do I waste with this guy here. Please use double team. I want him to use double team first and not later. Like, please don't use double team now. Thank you. That might be fine. Ooh, the crit actually should guarantee it. Yeah, bite is nice. See, in the 1 or 2 extra like wild encounters plus the 1 catch I had extra. I'm just ensure I have one going into the gym already. Although my HP stat still matters, actually. Need to look at that in a second. Alright, I might do the bonus encounter here as well, just to play it safe on my level. I have the time to spare, luckily. This guy here. I think he just has another Olvi, so... Might not be free. I turned anyway, well. Go figure, couldn't even avoid him if I wanted to. I'm weak though, like, I could just die to anything, and it's level 11. Yes, return. Yeah, okay, never mind. We're not fucking with that guy. I prefer the healing ones. Oops. There we go. That's armories too, actually. I wouldn't even have to go for the ores to get them. I could just grab those if I really cared. Don't think I care though. Well, now Confusion's better. Now I'm out of Torrent. You can see how little it mattered though, with the damage roll we had. Okay, I'll take the bonus XP here. Like, dying for it once was a waste of time, but I mean, hey. Like 150. 3 XP. Didn't check my HP stat. I need to do that in a second. I'll buy shit later. I've got 3 potions left. That's good enough for the gym, right? Probably. I need like guaranteed 1 against the gym leader. Maybe 2. Maybe I should have gone shopping for... Oh, well, never mind. This guy's here. That's like a bonus potion as well. Not even potion. This is like a super potion. Much better. You stay there. Oh shit, no. Then we do this. We have 45 HP, we're like good. I don't think it's like statistically likely for me to not have 48, more than 40 HP as well. Going into the gym leader battle anyway, but you never know. Maybe there's a reality where that actually happens. Yeah, I think I'm gonna beat up the bonus trainer here. Like, you probably don't have to, but ultimately I do need to level up at certain points anyway, so... Might as well do it while it's convenient, right? And if it just helps me, like, guaranteed two-shot the gym leader's Pokemon, then I'll take those. No complaints from me. Look at that, it didn't attack me either. That's like best case scenario. If it used Bug Bite, I might have to go back in here. Granted, I could just do it in the PC here, which is like a little faster at least. I do need all the help I can get though. Which is also what I will... Do I want to intimidate this thing? I don't think I want to. Like, I have to heal... I have to go heal one way or another. So it doesn't matter when I do it. Because it'll just be my fresh water anyway that I use. In best case I confuse this or something like that. Don't even have to bother healing, but I mean, not likely. Yeah. I don't need to use fresh water though, actually. I think if I like threw both of my intimidators at it, I wouldn't have to go here, but This is also the only reason why I want 2 Pokemon here before... Well, 3 Pokemon total, right? 2 extra ones. Going into this gym battle. So I can just throw one in here, have it die, have the other one come in. Use the potion and then clean up from here on out. Because obviously I can't counter heal against fucking Dragon Rage. I'll have to do it once. I'm having a safe turn here. And now we live Dragon Rage. The one good thing Dragon Rage has is the fact that I cannot lose to a crit. Which is very nice. Yeah, like the bonus level might actually matter here. Looking at these damage ranges. Like being level 16 might actually be like very luck dependent if I win this. I feel a lot more comfortable being level 17. It was the badge. Just the badge. We just go fuck off, I guess. So I'm gonna play a little bit more with Rotom's level in mind from here on out. Might waste a little bit of time, but I will probably have a lot less trouble with other stuff coming up as well with that. I'm not gonna train it too much though, just like 1 or 2 fights extra. Now we can buy these as well. which is very good. Ah, no, I'll buy the paralysis later, actually. Okay, grab Rotom. Hello, Joker Persona 5. How are you doing? Okay, this is just part of the you have Rotom get some extra XP agenda. That has at least one fight it has to do, to be fair. So it will have to do stuff. Sooner or later. On the bright side, it can use Uproar, so that saves me some menuing. Being able to just sit on Uproar forever. Anyway, Rotom will only get like optional fights, I think. Besides like one. And even then, that one might not even matter. We'll see. Yes, this thing is a dark type. I cannot confusion this. This thing is like one of the biggest hurdles in this game as well. Well, not it, but you know, its evolution. Both of them actually, now that I think about it. It's like a big part of the reason why the rival fight is so bad. Other than obviously the starter as well, but I have Rotom for that at least. What are we here? Put Rotom on 2. Not like a big difference that makes, but it helps. Wait, give me Wild Encounter. Anything. That'll do. Like, I think I fear this fight too much more than I need to, but hey, better careful than dying again, right? I'm like concerned though, because it's like the big annoying if I get like bodied by this as well. Yeah, never mind. I will not. I will not stay in on the EV. Good thing I reserved myself the option to. Thank you, Rotom. Very cool. I don't have to go back here, right? Not that many mandatory fights here. The optional ones I can just do after I healed, I guess. Even then, they're mostly for Rotom anyway, so it doesn't matter. I was like always considering like how much can I use the other Rotom forms, but I really don't need the cut form at all, actually. Speaking of optional fights, this one's actually kind of bad to be a bit fair, but I'll do it anyway. Just because I really want to level up Rotom before the rival fight. Plus, hey, I mean, this is like one enter fight animation for like, what, 4 KOs in a row? Very quickly, so it's like as efficient as can be if you ignore the fact that it's like very little experience per single KO. Alright. We are very low health though, so... I will actually play it a little safe here. I do need the item down there. I think that is what I think it is. Which is a escape rope. And getting one free means I don't have to buy it as well. Once just every Pokemon unit runs off. And you have to give it money too, don't forget about that. A good thing I saved, right? Imagine that with a better damage roll. Hey, we are in Torrent now. And now it matters too. You give water pools. Hey. You gotta love how Torrent like only occasionally matters in this. Like every other like move, Torrent matters again, because finally you have a water move again, or you have a water move at all. But the psychic move is not better until you get Extra Sensory, at which point Torrent is just entirely irrelevant. Except for the few cases where it's a Dark type in front of you. These guys are like optimal actually to kill as well. Because they give good XP. As evidenced here. I haven't talked to my startup once. You can get some really good stuff. Like a rare candy would be sick. Obviously not likely, but can happen. And even just like normal items, quote unquote, are nice to have. Like if I get a full heal or something, I'm not going to complain. Which reminds me, I really need to like buy shit soon as well. That thing will live, right? Let's have this be a team effort, I think. Either Rotom lives, gets XP out of this, which it still needs, or it dies and then Starter cleans up, I guess. But this thing's too fat. Even the weakest move is still gonna be annoying. Maybe it wouldn't have lived with this damage from Rotom. Whatever. Rotom needs the XP anyway. I'd prefer to be level 16 going to the next fight. Or not, I guess, never mind. Point damage actually just killed me. That's fine. Probably had to heal one way or another before the rival fight anyway. Not even the rival fight, before the grindings. Well, grinding quote unquote, right? A level. Oh, I actually kind of wanted that counter there. An Apollo would actually be nice. Okay, Rotom. Beat him up, friend. Oh, that thing shows up, I guess. Which is probably fine as well. Can't be bad XP, right? Oh, never mind, maybe it is. We can just do the trainers here, it's fine. That's probably good for the money as well. And I don't have to worry too much about stuff. I don't think the items I can find here are any good though. That's a bit annoying. It's crazy how like the evolutions of the starter bug and the evolution of the like beginner rat are like the scariest Pokemon in the game. Actually, no, this one's nice. It's not like mandatory by any means, but it's nice. Because I still have one catch left to do. Oh, there's the Apollos. Needed one of these fellas. Oh, the big XP. Always forget they live here. Forget they live here even. I don't think this is good. I think this is an X attack. Yeah, this is like irrelevant. It's crazy. At least with the X defense I can pretend like it matters. So like this one level up is just playing it safe, but might be nice going forward as well at any point. Especially for the second gym. Like Rotom being able to live anything else than it wasn't last time might just be helpful. Alright. Give me something good. Like one Apollo, please. Thank you. We take those. Like, look at that. It's just like free real estate. Actually, I might just like grind level with these, just in case it matters. And for one, it's special attack, killing them. On the other hand, it's also like quick XP. And I need to be like 48 speed by the next rival fight after this one. And it really doesn't matter when I get that XP, as long as I do get it. And this might as well just be a decent opportunity for it. Like these are just good wild encounters to be able to fight. Well, not this guy necessarily. And Dog not really, but mostly just Apollo really. Oh, I didn't check my speed actually, I need to do that at some point. Well, not right now. I will level up again, obviously, through the cave, and then we check there, I guess. So, like, this is, like, technically time loss on this split, but it's, like, time gained, basically, back on the other split, on the next split, where I just did some stuff that I don't now need to not do. As long as this fight goes well, I guess. I might have reset this once as well last time, I don't remember. So this is the first evolution of the starter bug. What? No, I'm misclicking. Did I just restart this? Oh, okay, he froze as well. That's good, we're both throwing. It would be easier if that didn't happen. Oh, if he hits himself, it's fine. Nice. Not a huge difference maker. But it helps. Sometimes you just get lucky. It just means I'm like guaranteed to live anything this thing does as well. If only it was a poison type already, this would be a lot easier. Like, look at that damage. This makes this that bit easier. That I didn't get hit by the first guy. Here come the birds. And now Rotom has a free shot at this. More or less. It might still die actually, to be fair. But as long as it gets it low enough for my starter to clean up with Tor and Water Pulse, we're fine. That's not even a 2-shot. See, it makes a difference, that one level up that I have now compared to not last time. Like, Rotom's actually gonna live this. Last time it didn't. Last time it got 2-shot. Granted, I don't know its nature actually, and I keep not caring about Rotom's nature, because it really shouldn't matter, to be fair. Which is a good and a bad thing. I'll probably, like, beat up some bonus wild encounters in the cave to make up for that. But again, I mean, I kind of need to be not level, speed 48 by the time I get to the next rival fight after this one. Like, pretty badly. If I don't want to get, like, Thunder Punched and then T-Bolt afterwards or something. Oops. At least these guys are, like, good KOs to find here. Like, okay experience, that's giving me speed, which is nice in case it matters ever. Really doesn't, to be fair, I think. Damn. I can, like, sneak in a free talking to my Pokemon here and get an item. If it matters, but it didn't. I don't think I ever need to fight this guy, but again, hey, level ups. If they're easy on the way, might as well just take them. The cave itself is luckily just a fairly straight shot, at least, as well. What speed am I at? What are we at right now? 44. Okay, we need like 4 more speed. Minimum. 49 is, I think, safer, but 48 will do. Damn, he lived. That's crazy, bro. I don't think there's like any difficult fights in the cave, but I might just play it safe like that as well. Just so I don't die for no reason. See, what do you have? Apostle. That's like mightily scary at level 16, to be fair. think I'm fine though. Okay, well, we won't fight down then, I guess. Which is ultimately a good thing. Although I should probably be more scared of this thing. This thing will live as well. And bite is scary. Or it doesn't, we just get lucky. Both times. Can the run just keep going like this, maybe? I'd be highly in favor of that. That's Psybeam. Which only marginally better than Water Pulse, but it is. As long as we're not in Torrent, which we aren't right now. Although there's like mostly things I want to Water Pulse anyway in here. I am gonna punch this thing. I have decided that's a good idea. Because 160 experience isn't nothing. I really would prefer if I had like 3 HP less. Or something like that. Then I had to like worry so much less about dying here. Like Kirby-mon. Yep, that's what I mean. Well, I know now at least. Oops. Well, that was a quick death at least. I'm sure that's enough. Yeah, that works. Now all that matters, I think, mostly is just that I get a good clown catch. That's like the big thing right now. Can't this thing get an attack off? I don't remember. Okay, it did, nice. Oh no, the big dog later. It's like a whole different discussion now. Does it have to be these guys at all times? I do very much not appreciate actually walking into these all the time. I am in constant fear of them not dying. Oh, we had 48 speed actually, that's sick. Didn't even like realize that, but that's good. So like the few bonus fights we did here will come in handy next split. 2 I've done already. Go with my starter and Rotom. I will beat this thing up. I don't even care. Like I might go behind technically on time here. Well, not behind, but like we'll not like have gain time this split, but that's fine. I did go out of my way a little bit for some XP this split here. So this will not be a gold, but that's fine. Even then, like, barely as well, so it's be okay in my book. Yeah, look at that. That was like 10 seconds for all the shit I did. But why am I just destroying this thing? Oops. Okay, the next one I will catch. And use 10 seconds for the XP is good. I mean, that really just means my last bit was kind of the garbanzo beans in comparison. Which it was, to be fair. I had to restart on the rival fight once. That's with, like, dying once at the beginning as well. First try catch on the clown is really nice as well. That's what I had last time. You know what? Yes, let's give it a short nickname. There we go. It might have to, like, be thrown into fights sometimes, so that's nice. I will also just KO these idiots, because they're already here, alright? It's special attack EVs. Can't complain too much. Like, I did hit the threshold I wanted to, but, I mean, obviously, some fights later are still scary. Part of the reason why I will do this fight here, which I don't really need to, but I think it's probably not the worst idea. I forgot what the item down is. There's like an item in the bottom left and right of this area. I don't know which they are anymore. It can't have been anything too important, but I don't remember. Also, luckily this fight is like completely invalidated by the existence of Uproar. The fact that Uproar exists just makes the fact that they just spam Yawn and do nothing else completely irrelevant. I'm also running out of Water Pulse here. Which will matter for the next Dreamer here. We have just a little bit. Ah, crit. Okay, that circumvents that issue a little bit at least. But yeah, like, even just like one more level on Rotom than I had last time, which we are like on pace for at the moment. Helped so much him living in the second gym fight. Or even just a second longer. So I will actually do this fight. What's the Touring? Never mind, Rotom might not live this one, oops. Well, there was an idea here, I don't think it will work. This thing very much could just delete me. Okay, it doesn't, nice. Well, it might be faster now. Okay, it's pursued, that's fine. And again, first try Clown is nice as well. But that didn't waste any bonus time. Okay, I think this is like a ball or something. Oh, it's an ether. Well, that might actually be good, to be honest, with like the very short grinding intermission in the last split. It is only like mildly relevant, to be fair, as it turns out, but it's still probably safer to do. However, we do not have to go to the circus anymore, which is honestly just a huge waste of time. It comes at the upside of beating a lot of things that give me special attack EVs. Which, sure, that's nice, but also entirely irrelevant. Not that I was able to, like, front load some of the XP gain earlier. Having 5 Pokemon, however, is slow on the Poké Center. Can do a short shopping intermission where we buy 2 of these in case it matters. 4 of these because it's much more likely to happen. And the rest just gets pumped into super potions, I guess. But paralysis is like not unlikely to happen. In fact, there's one fight where it's like almost unavoidable, I think. I mean, it's luck dependent, but it's so likely to happen. Because it's Nuzzle. Like, as long as the Pokemon uses that, it's like guaranteed to happen. So with what we are at right now, the next gym, not in the gym battle, the next rival fight should be pretty easy. I could avoid her, I'm just gonna fight her instead. There's still like a few scary fights ahead. Better get some stuff going now rather than later. And look at that, right? 340 for that thing. Like, we take those. I need to, at the very least, I have to look at it this way. I'm not modest right now. And the part where modest matters is literally only, like, the first split. And even only, like, 5 minutes of that. So anything more on defense I get just makes up for the fact that I lose out on defense for my nature right now. Definitely time you can save if you like want to further optimize this though, for sure. Like, no arguing that. Okay, we'll just ignore this guy though. I don't even remember what he has, and I don't really care. Please don't. Thank you. Ouch. Well, now I will use a potion before this fight, I guess. Honest to God, don't know what this is anymore. Super potion. Ah, that's like somewhat worth it. Not like super mandatory. But it's fine. Give me your EVs, thank you. I'm gonna take a second here just to... Okay, we're at 50. Yeah, okay, we're fine. I think I can be paralyzed in this one, so I'm just gonna play it safe. I haven't saved in a minute anyway, and if I die anywhere else... Oh, if it crashes again, which I don't think it will, because I don't have anything else open, really. I think that was the issue last time. The browser just decided, nah, I wanna eat up all your resources, and then it crashed because of that. So that can't happen right now. Water P. That thing has 46 speed, I think. But this is what we need 47 for. Because it has Thunder Punch and that hurts a lot. Yeah, I don't die from it, but it like fucking destroys me as well. This thing is a little bit scary now that I have this nature. Because this deals more damage now. Because of that. On the bright side, I'm in Torrent now. I don't think this matters much, but it's a thing. This thing has 48 speed, I think. Why did I use thing? I'm stupid. I don't know what I just did there. I don't know why I didn't use the water move. Oh well. That's what we have Rotom for. This is like not at all over, luckily. Like I don't have to like reset here or anything. Or like restart game, right? As silly as that might be. And hey, Rotom takes these, I guess. Yeah, Rotom being a little bit higher level as well going into the second gym is nice. You will like tank fit things a little bit better. Plus I have double intimidate as well. Although I'm more scared at this point of the fight after the gym. Like the first fight in the next split afterwards. Well, if it wasn't Tauren, I might have kept it a little bit here, but I guess we just keep going with this now. We have an item. Oh shit. Damn, that's just so sad. I'll talk to it again on next city, I guess. Granted, I mean, I don't know. No, I couldn't have gone with Tauren anyway. I think my brain would have wanted to, and then I would have walked into this guy and died. So probably best I didn't do that. Oh, he already has Razor Leaf. I wasn't sure about that, actually. If he crits me, Rotom has to do this. Last time I just got lucky, I guess, that he didn't do that, but used, like, anything else. I guess. What's the second? This guy. I think this one specifically doesn't have Sturdy. Yeah, okay. Am I gonna go with Torrent? I think I am, right? What's the worst that could happen? Surely nothing serious, right? Am I gonna fight Posero Kid early as well? I don't know. I could. Might matter. I don't know. Not what. Good thing I saved, right? So this bit is going all sorts of well already. Good thing all the time save is at the end of this, not right now. No need to go back for anything now. But like imagine like a more optimized run where you just like knew when you had to heal and stuff like that. That would be sweet. I would have got one shot by a Taunt Water Pulse as well. If I was like healthy enough to tank that quick attack, it would have been fine. This guy also would have... Well, probably would have died. I mean, it's a closer call than the last one, but yeah. I'm already down to like half health because of this idiot. Crazy. Maybe I will not do the one scary fight on this place. Maybe that isn't the best idea. Luckily there's other fights I can like substitute that at least with in terms of experience gain. But like I have enough Posseros to worry about later in the game. Why be like scared to death right now? So hey, it's like Torrent never left. It's been here this whole time. I'm like almost entirely sure this thing doesn't actually have quick attack anymore as well. Like it never used it. It could have, but I don't think it does at this level anymore. So give me this fight here. Okay, Torrent doesn't even matter for this thing, it just dies. Not a lot of XP out of this one, but this thing at least is. The second one we see of these is a lot scarier than this one. The next time it shows up, it's gonna be mightily terrifying. Like, that makes up for not being able to get this guy over here. Ether as well might matter at some point. Not 2 seconds down on that one. Grab this early. I'll fight her right now. I don't know what she has actually. I mean, you can fight her later too, it doesn't matter too much. Experience is just like more noticeable right now. I hope this is enough. This thing is fat as hell. I hope it doesn't kill me. That's a crit too. Actual Go Casino. Well, lucky me. I guess. Mind control. I was thinking about using it, I don't think it matters. It's like not a bad move, right? But you wanna be so leveled that it shouldn't matter to use basically the enemy's store stats as well. Anyway, we're like well good on like the level up department. Please walk forward 1 tile. Can you? Thank you. That was really strange. Okay, as much as Torrent is sick, I'm gonna play it safe here a little bit. Just for a moment. For good reason. Because we saw how well that went last time. Okay, this will be the slowest fight of all time now because of the leech seed. He's not killing me. Actually, maybe dying would be faster, to be fair. It's fine. We're still getting rid of it, at least. No XP for Rotom, though. Anyway, it's like already like well better off than last time with the XP. Okay. So there's that. What do you have to say for yourself? Wreck candy? Hell yeah, dude. I might actually know where I want to use that as well. Okay, optional guy. I do have over 40 HP, which is all that matters here. Because this thing still has Dragon Rage. Not like it cares to use it, I guess. That's a different story though. Okay, not even much for that one. Okay, this Poké Center being used matters actually. Okay, I think I'll talk to Rotom when we're out of the mine actually. Not to Rotom, to my starter again. It's like space out to talking to start a little bit here. Because it can be good stuff, but it could also just waste a few seconds every time. It's like luck dependent, if you get something good or not. Oh, I was about to say, hey, no vaulting counter. You don't have sturdy. Shit, it does. Well, I was hoping for the best on that one. Mild time waste, it's fine. I can guarantee it had a vaulting counter here last time as well. Not gonna move anymore though. If this was the bad, I might. There's a Dyson 1 and everything. Okay, that's miner number 1. Of the 4 Pac-Man ghosts. I think like all of them have sturdy of these guys. Oh, I didn't hit the F. Confusion self-hits on stuff that dies from it, but not from a one-shot yourself. Is like sweet. It's like the next best thing after a crit, except in this case it's better because the crit wouldn't kill it either. And this is where Clown comes in handy. Get out of there quick. Be here immediately. See, I remember that thing is an X attack and I don't need it. So for how little I played this in the grand scheme of things, that's pretty nice to remember. Yeah, but I could really well off with the levels actually. That might help as well with like a roadblock-ish fight later. Well, 2 actually, like before we reach the next city after this. It's like surprisingly like 2 in a row of that. Granted, I could skip one of them until technically forever, really. Especially with the rare candy, actually. I can like postpone that a little bit. This one's the one with card, right? Because the one with card always uses card, I think. Or at least tends to. Maybe it's the last one. They could have at least given him like more than one Pokemon here. Right, I know. Follow, didn't you win the other day? Or did I misread the logs? You first win against Poland in literally years. Nice, 28. Playing both Polish teams. Unlucky. when winning. I should have teleported, I think that would have... Nah, it doesn't matter, not really. It's probably actually better to just go here immediately. I do need health though. You know what, maybe I will go to the Poke Center actually. What if one reply on either side timed out? I mean, there was an entire mid-game last week that got defaulted after the fact because they denied every merc, including the unverified one that was already on the roster. The team that got the default win lost the regular game, mind you. So that's a lot of fun to look at. Oops, wrong one. Oops, oops, movement. This is the key, right? Okay, I would have done this if I just teleported back from the mine earlier, but let's like combine all of that right now. Please actually click teleport, thank you. We will heal, we will go shopping one more time. Which for anything but potions should be the last time in the run as well. I just want to be decked out on these guys. Because there could be some shit happening coming up. And the rest is just potions. Which I also want to have enough of. These items will mean I won't have to come back and heal at any point during the actual gym at all. For the next upcoming like 4 fights. 2 of which are Boleons, which is the only ones I'm worried about really. Please. And then hopefully the gym battle goes a little bit better. Last time was sketchy, to say the least. The only really big change is that I have 2 Intimidate birds now, which could easily help quite a bit, to be fair. And likely will just make a big difference. We'll save anyway though. I am not willing to be like hacked to death by this thing. Nor by the other one, but we'll see how this goes. I'm really happy that the gym leaders don't have this thing. That would be really annoying actually. Just look at this, still alive. Like damn dude. You're really just out here being annoying. That might actually be worse than Lick too, because I mean, sure Lick can paralyze me, but if it dies afterwards, it's fine. Oops. Come back, starter. Okay, same issue with this guy. He has a Boleon, and he has a second Pokemon afterwards. So whatever he's gonna do, he's gonna be a dickhead about it. Oh yeah, this thing too, with Sturdy and everything. And a Bug Bite. We're in Torrent now, I might one-shot the Boleon at least. I better do, actually. Because I die if I don't. please die. It doesn't. Damn it. I don't want to have to go here. So instead, what do we opt to do is just start over. Save before the fight. I was smart enough to do that at least. And then, I don't know, like hope for something better, I guess. Can do this. That might matter enough. I really don't want to have to like, do anything else here though. Can't tell if that was more or less damage than Bug Bite. Probably actually the same. Bottom line is we're probably fine, right? Like we didn't one-shot it with Torrent, so we won't one-shot it here either unless we crit. So it's like two-shot this thing. How was that? Oh no, never mind. It's a sturdy anyway. I didn't even remember that being a thing. No crit paralysis. You'll have to see it. No, we start with these two. Should probably save in the other room in case. Fractal will save in front of him, just because. Okay, I have 10 minutes to figure this out. Surely I can beat them in this time, right? So we Water Pulse this guy, we Wonder Shock the same guy. Both of them are sturdy. All Rotom has to do is deal 1 damage here. And it is doing enough damage. Rockslide hurts a bit. Rotom still like gets 2-shot by this thing. That's a little annoying. I was hoping the 1 extra level might help. A little more than it ends up doing, I guess. Thunder Shock to break sturdy. Ooh, Rotom dodges. That's interesting. We Water Pulse here. And then we switch to Bird. I think that's better than healing here, actually. Because I will only get hit by 1 attack, either Razor Leaf or Rock Slide, right? So I might as well just get the Intimidate in now. Okay, Bird's gonna get too much XP. That's the mildly annoying part about this, but hey, it helps it maybe lift something somewhere. I think it mattered actually last time once for it to like lift some random attack to have gotten some levels. You know, we take those. Rock Slide, but instantly dies. Bird 2 comes in. Also gets Intimidate off. That's the big difference from last time. I get double Intimidate now. Still have to heal here. I mean, we're way too low not to. But from here on out, we probably are just good to go. In that regard. Clown will most certainly not come in now. So we have Psybeam, we like uproar for no damage, I guess, as well. And now we just press the button. Ouch. Or not, I guess, because guy got lucky. Never mind. It better not happen again, or I'll be upsetty. I will play safe. Do you have synthesis? Go away. I'd never used that. I didn't even know that's a thing. Guess I can disable that and then just be happy. A little bit of time waste to do that, but now it can't heal. So don't you dare even think about that. In the speedrun oral and blind forest for dying. You mean like in real life? Yes. In the game, probably not, no. Well, that works, I guess. It wasn't exactly pretty, but it's never been pretty. I need to actually like finish that game. I got like most of the way through. Oh, I should split probably. Alright. The worst part about this is we like do this really difficult double battle just to go into like an even more difficult one. Where I feel like the best way to win is just get lucky forehead. With the AI does like generous things to you. Like, I never actually finished Ori quite. I do have the definitive edition now though, which I didn't before. I doubt Rotom being level 18 actually matters here as well. And after going to the Poké Center, just changes the city music back to normal again. It's brilliant. Okay, this one's like scary as hell. Don't remember what my preferred way of doing this is. However, we have an extra Intimidate bird now. Let's lead with this one. For no particular reason. Might as well use it to our advantage, right? Oops. This one also took me like way too long last time. So that's like, if I do this like anywhere fast, on like 1 or 2 tries, we are saving a lot of time. With the Intimidate though, I'm fairly optimistic I will just live like a bite at least, which is good. Maybe they also focused on bird instead, which would be best case scenario. Let's go for that one first, and use Growl, I guess, if I actually get it off, I guess. I doubt it. Okay, now 1,000,000 level ups for the bird. Won't matter, because it dies anyway. Second bird comes in. Triples both Gagrock and this thing. And now we just have to get lucky. Now they really just have to kill bird instead of attacking my starter. And I'm happy. That's good. What's the other one doing? Poison Fang, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Okay, I think it's actually better if I Water Pulse this thing and have Rotom attack the other guy. By attacking, I mean use Uproar. Like, at this point I'm fairly optimistic about this. I don't know if this kills, but If it does, it'd be sweet. It does. That's amazing. Best case scenario, I would say. Autumn level 19, almost level 20. Probably, well, maybe 20 after this. I don't know. The next thing can't be giving that much XP, right? Sabine one-shot, nice. That worked really well, actually. That fight should just be its own split, honestly, of how difficult it is. Okay, we're close enough to the pockets until we're walking or teleporting. Doesn't make much of a difference. Alright. So that's difficult fight 1 in this section over. More to come. It can't be quite as bad as last time though, I think. Because I think I'm like 1 level ahead actually. Which is amazing. At the cost of special defense, but so far it's not been a problem. I'm sure that never will change, especially not with the Pokemon I know it will. Anyway, being a little bit ahead on the levels is convenient, but even more than that, I still have an extra whatnot. A rare candy I shouldn't have. Out of pure luck. Which is nice. Oh, did you know there's an official in like an hour? I don't know who's playing, but it's a game that's happening. I don't think that matters. That's like a Dusk Ball, I think. I'm just gonna beat you up because you're here. I don't even care. If it's more than 100 XP, it's fine. Oh, never mind. Waste of time then, I guess. Ah. Gotta hope it's something good, right? But I guess you can't be lucky every time. Nice. Loot coot. Perfect. Save me a turn. Okay, this is where it gets spooky though. Pixar is also nice. Loot coot again. Didn't even use back out actually. Okay, what happens if I just take this thing head on, right? I die, that's what happens, well. The more you know. If I just would crit this thing, that would be sweet. Oh, now it's using Fake Out. I mean, I would have to heal anyway. We definitively discovered, I guess. Oh, that helps. Intimidate doesn't even matter if it just keeps using Ominous Wind as well. Although I do take Ominous Wind over Shadow Sneak every day. Let's see. Everything gross, I'm losing again. There's just no way that he gets this lucky. This is unbelievable. Oh, god damn it. What a waste of time. And there's like 2 more fights after this as well, so it's not even the end of the split here. It's fucking huge ass roadblock. But this thing just has to be. And I don't even get to full health of the super potion. Nice! You love to see it. It instantly just went for that. That's pretty annoying. Not gonna lie. Maybe it keeps using feint attack. I would much prefer that, actually. Or you just get confused and die. Crit, that kinda helps. Well, at least it's dead. The devil has been beaten. Time to do this again! Because it was so much fun the last time. I want to do it even more. Okay, I didn't play it safe last time here. I refuse to do it here as well. Safe play would be just using my second Intimidate bird at the beginning of this fight. But they tend to do so much dumb shit, it just tends not to matter. Like, if the AI for this fight would be smart, this would be, like, infinitely more difficult. But they tend to just throw around a lot, actually. Granted, this was the Prankster one, or the Technician one, so... it hurts a lot less anyway. Just deal damage here. Like, they attack this thing with, like, attacks that don't matter too much. Which is, like, A-okay with me. Look at that damage, right? Like, I'm very okay with the source going. Lootgood hasn't attacked me once yet. This guy is dead as well now. Lootgood is about dead here. Beelzebub is still alive. So this is going all sorts of well here. This, like, again, this fight would be impossible if the AI was mod. Maybe not impossible, but, like, infinitely more difficult. No, not Beelzebub. He's my best friend. Not really. This guy is so annoying to fight. Coming here, Dragon. Well, we all know what the real threat is here. I think almost just died from that. Didn't die from that either. That would have been sweet, would have saved that turn here. We're 42 now, going into this fight coming up here. Which sounds pretty good on paper. Okay, game doesn't tell you, but you get healed after this. I do need a little bit of luck here as well, I think. Either that or both Intimidate bots. Which is, you know, just an insurance that I have them. First question is, can I one-shot this thing? Last time I couldn't quite. Still off by like a little bit. I'd used the worst move, but I still took like so much, right? Given the like tight margin we're on here. Go casino, whatever. Oh, go casino, dude. The only move I live that thing can use is like the fighting type move. If it uses payback or frustration, I die. Revenge I live on this health actually, I think as well. So that's really lucky actually. That's good. That went very well. Okay, Spine Fossil. It tends to not do much, but there's like the one fight where it actually does get some damage off. Alright, split. So hey, it turns out not crashing and it saves time. You could have seen that coming. Oops. I always forget about this. But I do kinda need the extra Pokemon here. Not like super badly, but the times it actually does something, it really be doing something. Although I think this could be circumvented by just training a little bit more in some places. I don't know where exactly would be like a fast way to do it before the jungle. Because it really has to be beforehand. What to matter. Let's grab our fossil. Damn, this really is just the Oolong split. I know, I should have introduced this sub-split in there somewhere. Oh well. Okay, we actually will fight the Pulsar guy from earlier we didn't deal with yet as well. Primarily, however, I will just buy more potions. More potion equals good, I would say. You're going down, kid. Now that I'm not scared of your Pokemon anymore. Or at least not as much. Mostly because it's level 19. Of course it's a crit. So he still deals ridiculous damage. The absolute tragedy we just took in damage. Still an annoying fight ahead. But I'm a little bit more optimistic about that one too now. Even if just by a little bit. Okay, one down. Big dog. Also down. Nice. Yeah, I want to be like optimistic going into the upcoming fight there, but I don't know if I can. We'll just hope for the best, right? Please move. Let's just see how this goes. I want to be optimistic and say I don't need like a second Pokemon here doing stuff. I might though. But I guess that's what I have them for, right? Rotom to paralyze. Birds to intimidate. Let's see how this goes without preparation first. Maybe they don't spam Shadow Claw. And I just get lucky. Maybe they are stupid. First they do that. Not as much damage. I'm faster. That's like rare. Okay, we'll play it a little safe here. On merit of this thing, probably just using Fake Out BH. Oh no, it just spams Faint Attack. That's strange. I'll use the time I have to heal, I guess. Double Psybeam. Alright, so that went well. And that, not that. I want my money back. I'll have Rotom take it from here, I guess. That's probably enough. Luckily, we have the knowledge that this shouldn't matter. Turn. Thank you. I will go out of my way to wake up here, I think. Just so I can beat up the last guy on this route without having to go back to Poké Center first. Not like these guys are a threat. Also, level up from this, so that's nice. Of course I wake up on a Protect Turn. Didn't even level up from that. Sad. Nimbian. This fella all down. already. I might still do the Bielsa bug fight. I don't really have to, obviously, but ultimately, I do need the levels once again. It's like the big motivation for anything. Okay, the fight over here luckily should be fairly easy. Especially now that I remember that disable is actually kind of sick. To equip with this knowledge. Shouldn't be much of an issue. Wow, that's like 5 seconds saved of the fact that I didn't misspell the name. Thank you. Nice. Alrighty. Will I do Beelzebub fight? I kind of don't have to, but I kind of do want to. I will try at least. Let's see how that goes for us. Oh boy! This is gonna be something. I still don't remember what the second Pokemon is at all, actually. Sure something though. All we need is one T-Wave to come out here and then we're fine. Much better. Yeah, for damage. Really didn't do anything. Okay, he's making it easy for me. He's not using like Leech Life all the time. It doesn't mean the next one won't do that as well later. We'll see that when we get there. Okay, well, it's like lightly worth it, I guess. It's a lot of effort for that XP I'm getting now. We'll guaranteed be like far enough though to get done what we want to get done here. Alright, more cutscenes. Alright, more talking ahead. And then intense puzzle solving. Alright, we can play the game again. Super potion. Ah, that's okay. Like a crazy find. It's good. I'm gonna just punch these guys, get some XP. It's not much at all. I don't know what my dog's doing, but you can probably hear that. I would imagine. Go. She's gone already. She was playing with the blanket on the floor. Alright, actually remembering which buttons to press here is a good way to save some time. Oh, this thing really doesn't die. And really wants me to die too. Useful enough crit to get. I think last time I went through the difficult fight in here, oops, wrong direction, without being evolved yet, which the fact that I probably will be by the time we get there is very good. Okay, what's the order here? Green, red, blue. Red, yellow, purple, orange, white. Wait, no, that's not correct. Purple is 6. What color did I just skip? I skipped black, actually. Stupid. What are the last ones? Dark blue, white, and orange. Right, oh, this is yellow. Much better. That was a little bit spaghetti. Neon boy, get down. Not like it hugely matters. Please go through the door. I'm really bad at like moving one tile today. Okay, at least unlike the other one, this one will die a little faster. Alright. Yeah, we should be evolved by the time we get to the difficult fight. Even with like 1 or 2 vault encounters are mandatory for it. It's like fine ultimately. What type did the bad guys use? Just everything, really. They don't have like one thing they do. I mean, I guess the bosses that we've seen in this game, in the demo so far, like what, fighting and bug, I guess. Ice, something like that. I guess both on the one guy. And Rotom. That's like the favorite type of Pokemon to use. But look at this. This is, I mean, I guess it evolves into a dark type. Currently, it's just water flying. This is normal dark, I think. So I mean, obviously, like more heavy bias towards dark types, I suppose. Which makes sense. Like fairly standard. Door. If I can get like 2 more of these to show up, I'll be very happy. So please give me the wild encounter. I don't know why I'm picking these up, I just want wild encounters. And the encounter right in here is terrible. Which is technically a good thing, not right now though. One more. Unless it's a jellyfish, in which case 2 more. I hope this is enough, I don't want to look for another one. Alright, perfect. Like, the next fight is doable without evolving, but damn is it easier if I am. So the fact that I didn't have to go majorly out of my way to get that experience is nice. Perfect. Still have that rare candy, still thinking about when to use it. Probably before the next admin fight. Well, the next one after the current one. It's a Kappa? Yes. It's like Golduck 2. But even more Kappa and even less Duck. Yes, our good friend from earlier. I'll just play it safe here. I'm not too keen to get destroyed by him. Let's be optimistic about this. Let's say 1 is enough, right? I'm still slower than this. Like 100% actually. Quick attack is like best case scenario. I'm not slow anymore. Sick. I was thinking about how much speed it might have, but I guess just enough. That's maybe something to note down if I knew the exact numbers here, but I don't. Either way, that's a W for me. We still have an Intimidate bird left if it were to matter. I don't think it does though. At this point. At this rate, it just doesn't matter. Like that was a poison type, this is an electric type, this evolves into also a poison type. So that was like all over the place. Alright, yellows. Get used to this, there's gonna be a lot more of these later. This Speedrun's gonna finish a little later than I would like it to. Not as in I'm slow, as in like I had to reset a lot to get this run started. The next fight is where my bad nature might actually come into play a little bit as well. And on boat split as well. It's like 2 instances where that actually will come into effect to a noticeable degree. Whatever. If they're already here, I might as well, right? Not much XP at all. Might as well just get it over with though. Talk to me. But like, really fast. Yeah, sure, whatever. The names are really subtle in this game. Like the one guy's called Roy, Discus, Biff. What funny letter G name are they gonna name the last one? But I guess this is coming from the people that made you hunt down 4 workers that are named after the Pac-Man ghosts. And then there's a tuber called Tuber. So subtlety was never really the thing. I will just say here, this is like eternity away from where we actually fight, but I don't think I die. Even with Rotom dealing more damage now, it's probably okay. Okay, casting later. I'm thinking about it, yeah. There's like 2 games, right? There's the Spanish team against the Russians, and then there's Dowell's team, ESA, against somebody. I forgot who they play. I feel like the game of the Spanish team is not going to be interesting, though. As much as that's probably the team I would like to watch more. I feel like they're just going to win. Especially if they actually have all 6 mains now. Which was maybe not the only reason they lost last week, but a big part of it, I think. So I might watch ESA's game instead. Am I getting the XP show now? No, I could still go and get it before I go on the boat. I mean, I could technically get it after the boat as well, but it's even more of a backtrack. Modern streak is easy. I see them from Hi, Fenrir. Is it you? But yeah, I think that's the game I want to watch. Because I feel like the Spanish game's not going to be interesting. Because they're much better than the current point total, like, suggests. So I feel like they're just going to get 6, sit at 20 next week. And that's just it. The Spanish team throwing against the Dutchies might actually be the biggest brain play to not have to play, like, Doggo/Weeps at the end of the season. Shouldn't we not watching video for open teams? I mean, that's right now, open teams. Like, there's one open game right now. Like, scheduled to start in, like, about now. I'm honestly surprised how good Dowell's team is. I was surprised last season how good Dowell's team is. After last season, I expected them to be, like, a solid mid-table contender for mid. They were, like, not the most, like, powerful team in low. Obviously, they didn't win, nor make finals, but they very confidently got to quarters. So anything less than mid-table would have been mildly surprising. Last season it did surprise me because like the players on that team never actually did amazing. They like had so many like bad seasons in a row. 5 at midnight, 6 is the overnight in 10 minutes. How come? They're actually trying too. They like almost got points out of Weeps. Your team has 3 roster players. Yeah, that does sound like a default win. They blow out Metalworks. That was the map they almost took off Weeps too. Damn, Spywars might actually win that. Because that is so likely to play them. They're like both at 21, and with how it works out, there's no way the Frenchies aren't going to play Weeps as well. Which means Spyboys won't have to play Weeps. Although I already told them that like the best thing for them to happen for Spyboys is that if they don't actually get all 6 points next week, but like anything else. Like as long as they get points but not 6, they're like gonna likely avoid playing Weeps. And then they just get 6 the following week and all is good in the world. Can you like go away, my guy? Okay, there's like one scary Pokemon coming up on the boat that shouldn't be as scary, but with the nature I have, it is. Obviously, the best nature to have is Modest, right? I already reset like a million times though, so I just settled with special defense down, special attack up to get this run going. Which means that the Morph coming up in the rival fight on the boat is going to be a little bit sketchy. Because the thing is going to release like Signal Beam and shit. Nope, this way. We still haven't played them. Well, you're not 100% guaranteed to play the people with the same points as you. That's necessarily not how it works. You have to look in the bigger picture, where everyone is standing around you, how many teams there are with the same points as well. How many teams are there with like exactly one or less points than you? Because like if there's like 4 teams tied with like 14 and one with 15, and then there's an even number of teams tied at 16 as well, someone has to play the 15-point team. Yeah, and who they play against as well. This is what I mean. Like Spyboys and Midnight Sixes both have 21. And then, like, above them, right? In first, second, and third is Weeps, Doggos, and then Kayla's French team. Spyboys already played Doggos, Weeps already played Midnight. And both Doggos and Weeps played each other already. Which means the highest table positions that can play against each other is first against third, which is Weaves against Frenchies. And then there's like one more team at 21 actually as well, I think. I forgot who that is. I think it's Duchies, I don't remember. No, it's not, I think. No, never mind. It's something like that, right? The end result is, the most likely outcome is Spywars against Midnight next week. I think entirely irrelevant of how the Spanish team is going to get points this week. Oh, I'm stupid. Need to go grab the ticket first. Big time waste. This is like the shortest split, and we're going to lose time on it just because I have to go back here and talk to Boxy. Did you play the Eternal Low Sandbag team in our week 1? Who is the Eternal Low Sandbag team? It can't be like Gentle Flowers or something, because they're not sandbagging at all. They are just a low team. Aim junkies? Oh, well. I guess they're good, yeah. I don't know, are they sandbagging? I don't know, one of the players is like Ancient. I actually had like a pretty good boat split last time as well. Because the rival fight wasn't bad, and then I didn't have to reset on a movement later. And that's the only thing that happens here. You have like 1.5 fights. And a bit of movement that you can spaghetti and use time on. So if the rival fight is a little bit problematic, I will have to use Rotom. Let's do it again. I don't remember them like playing much though on the past seasons, like most of them. The team leader played mid last season, but on the Peckelsteiner team, which was terrible. And shouldn't have been in... Not just the division. But probably shouldn't have been playing at all. Because they just kind of didn't give a shit at all. Which I think made him want to make a try-hard team now. I don't know about the rest of them. And who most of them are, to be honest. Why am I starting with you? Oh, god damn it. Whatever, just kill this thing. I don't care. I don't need my Intimidate bot right now anyway. Is Rotom better here? Rotom might be better here. Yeah. This might be best case scenario. I could just kill this thing immediately. Without taking a hit, which would be great. Just want to play easy teams. Well, maybe you are the one sandbagging that. Never thought about that. Alright, so... This thing's a free KO. What if Little Cute is a free KO? You playing Scout can never be sandbagging. How about Cute playing Scout and low? See, I could use this, but I don't think I want to. There's 2 instances where it matters, this being one of them actually, right away. But I think Bite is just safer. Barely, but yeah. Even with the bad nature, we're fine. Nice, okay. The only other option here is like learning Venoshock. And then hoping that 2 shots, which it rarely does actually. Like, that's like damage roll and probably IV dependent as well. After game yesterday. I can't blame anyone for doing it. They started Soldier and then decided, nah, dude. What if we did the other thing instead? Which is funny too, because that's like the only point that Big Hunks have lost all season. Against keep playing Scout on Granary, I think, of all things. I don't know, you might complain about sandbagging, but I think this season is like not that sandbaggy and low at all. Obviously, there's instances like cute, right? But like as in the grand scheme of things on teams, right? It's not that bad. Because like I watched a top low game yesterday for a little bit, and it was such big spaghetti. Anyway, welcome to the creepypasta section of this game, where shit pretends to be scary for all of 5 minutes. It's like the skill is quite fast, though. That is true. I mean, that's just low. Low has like the biggest skill gaps from top to bottom, I think. You could argue like anything for that matter, maybe, but I'd say it's low. Oh, wait. I'm just gonna wait here. Part required? Yes. You have to go through here. I will save you. Because if you miss time this just a little bit, it's like, you know, you're fucked. Then you have to go through the entire section again. And we need to speed up this guy. I'm still leading with Bird, god damn it. Can you use like curse or something? Can you just kill me, please? I'm gonna lose time on this play, but I don't even care. I've just not been paying attention to what my lead is here. Please just kill me. I don't think it can kill me, actually. That's the problem. I think that's the real problem here. Which becomes a different problem, because now I'm gonna get like level up notifications after this fight as well. Oh, god damn it. Why do you have to be like this? Imagine it had like a better amount of HP here, or it would just die from 2 curses. Can I just run from this, actually? That'd be sweet as well. Whatever, Burst Bind just does it as well. As long as this thing is gone, I don't really care what happens here. Leave me alone, dude. This thing has never been so much issue, because I just water pulsed this twice. There we go, okay. It ended my suffering. Yeah, we're losing some time on the split. Not like huge deal, I guess. I should have found out if I can run away from this thing. I don't need to heal here, I can heal later. In fact, it's probably better if I heal later. Whatever. Oh, I barely didn't lose time. That's amazing. You know where the time save comes from? I didn't save like more than once. Wait, twice in the boat. Before the rival fight and then before the like final section of the stealth section or whatever. Okay, I think this is also slowly but surely where I want to use the rare candy, because the next fight is insane. Oh, no item. Like, I guarantee you the next fight's actually luck dependent. And I don't think there's a better way around it. Because, like, the one Pokemon I would like to intimidate has Hyper Cutter, and I can't do shit about it. So that's just a grand old time right now. Also sweet right now would be like a PP max or PP up. That would also be helpful to find. I'm so glad we don't have to fight the Sphinx if it evolved from as well. That would be like the one Pokemon I would not be able to deal with Ward Server. Immune to Psychic, resistant to water. The only coverage we get normally is Venoshock. Outside of like going out of your way and hoping that your hidden power is good. It's not a huge waste to get it, I guess. All you need is like a couple orange berries, I think. Not orange chester berries. I don't actually know where you get them, never mind. I just know you can. So that's like a little bit of a detour at the beginning, but we don't have that much. Like the one thing that would make this game infinitely easier, for this route anyway, is like a stronger water move at some point. If you got even just Scald, let alone Surf, this game would be so much easier in the later half. Because you miss so many KOs just barely. I will actually KO this thing. I need the experience. Maybe not that badly, but maybe I should have just used the rare candy out of the boat immediately. Because this is the fight I meant. Coming up here in a second. This is the big bad fight. But now I'm like almost doubled up anyway, so I don't really want to bother using it for this. Rather just after this. Yeah, he is. I'm so glad these are like preset locations and not like one of like 2 or 3 he can go to. Oops. Oh, we'll see how it goes. Maybe I just get lucky, right? Maybe he just really froze. Maybe I get extra sensory flinches. Right? I mean, that could happen. Is it likely? Not really. Would it be really cool? I think so. This one's not even the big problem here, and it's still a problem. Just because it hurts so much when it hits me. Like, look at that. Hey, nice, my water pulse is now in torrent. I'm sure that matters. Okay, I will sacrifice stuff here to heal, in case that matters at all. This thing has Hypercutter as well, by the way. This is the big problem. Yeah, we'll heal. I will try to paralyze, I guess. That sounds like somewhat of a plan. I wish that would work. If that works, that would be a lot easier. Because then I can just like sack both birds, heal, and maybe still paralyze and then get away with it. Only have 3 super potions. I actually should have bought more at some point. I guess I will just go big shopping after this fight here. Okay. I doubt we can actually get T-Wave off, to be honest. Because what are the odds it's just faster than me and murders me? Oh, that's the wrong button. I guess it doesn't matter. Didn't give me a chance anyway. The only way I live it if it uses anything but a bug move against my starter anyway. That's a crit, that's just unlucky. Yeah, I need like either the worst move it can use here, which might be Freeze Blade. Although that has stab. Because Night Slash and Bug Move murder me. Or Flinch with Access Sensor, I guess. Not even that, wow. I lived 1 actually. 1 at health. Another chance on Flinch. So this fight is the big BS. Because I'm like super on the mercy of this thing just messing up. If it at least was the first Pokemon coming in here, this would be a lot better. What's the Flint chance? Is it like 20? I think it's 20. It's like not too bad. Coupled with a crit also being useful. That did so much more than last time. Goddamn damage rolls. If my fossil doesn't get crit as well, I could maybe get off a thingy. Fire Fang, which, yeah, it's 4 times effective, but it's level 20, so it doesn't deal much damage. But enough to make Exosensory a 2-shot, and that's all that matters, right? So I think that's our real win con here. We just like throw shit on the wall until something sticks. This is like the one fight that makes me want to have the Fire Starter instead. Well, that and every time a thingy shows up. Every time we see a good friend Beelzebub. See, like, Burstbind can live in Aerial Ace very easily. Like, that's not an issue. Very much need all the health we can get though. Fairy Cutter. It might have stab, but at least it's like weak by itself, right? Let's see. Maybe he feels inclined to use it again. And miss or something, I don't know. Barely. See, it would have been sweet if we burned here, wouldn't it? I think we're good now, though. Well, I mean, there's still Jinx, which is like a little bit of a problem, but not nearly as much. Especially given that I have a free switch into Rotom on it using Hex. Like every time. Oh, look at that. Not even taking damage. I don't even need to switch now. Perfect. Level 49. Jinx. That's another showing of my bad special defense as well. That should not be almost a 2-shot. But it is. It's a fine looking Jinx. I mean, it's Jinx insofar that it's like, hey, remember Frostlass? What if we did that again instead? This game has a few of those, like, I guess quote-unquote region change Pokemon. I don't know if you paid attention, but there was an Ariados earlier, which also is like, you know, an Ariados-inspired spider. Ledian is basically just, like, a buff superhero in this game for some reason. Okay, we can still save some time here if I don't get the silly China fight again. Also, we just leveled up, right? Yeah, let's just... This is as good an opportunity as any. I should have probably done it before this fight here. Might as well just do it now. What else is there Pokemon that are real? I guess Eevee is here, and Eevee is just like... What if Eevee mated with Porygon? But it looked much more like Porygon than Eevee. And then all the evolutions look different, but you can't even get them yet, I think. This is a demo if it wasn't clear yet, given the fact that I end after the third gym. Alright. No trying to fight here. That's like a little bit of time saved. Alright, I will still spend some time in the jungle actually getting levels, just because it's really helpful. I could feel it, wait. The only other run anyone did of this was me yesterday. Just like learning the route. Like, theory crafted. I will still use this Poké Center just in case. Like, it might actually come in handy. This is like very safe strats here. But if stuff goes wrong in the jungle, we'll need it. Like, guaranteed. Oh wait, I didn't go shopping yet, right? I need to do that. I have no potions. And the forest basically demands it. Because it's so long, I don't want to have to go back. How many of these do I have? 4 and 7. Yeah, okay, we're good on that. Let's just buy more potions. Good enough for me. I have 2 ethers, I have an elixir as well, so if I run out of PP, that's fine. All I have to do is not die. Isn't that right, friend? Ah, this would have been perfect opportunity to get a revive from him. What are you doing here? Go away. Also, if you couldn't tell, and I can't blame you if you can't, this region is based on Australia. Can show the map afterwards, but not subtle. See, these guys might not give XP at all, but I still will fight them. Also need these. It's like the big win con for the gym fight. Well, that and the fact that I'm, you know, severely overleveled. The second one's being, you know, a little bit more obviously so, but they still help. I will still grab an extra pair, I guess. I don't really need that, but I think I'm gonna give, after the entrance of the jungle, we'll give that to Hold as well. Okay, fuck off, mate. There's better training elsewhere. The rare candy is actually nice, because it lets me save some time now. We don't do the fight on the right there, because that one's actually difficult. Instead we do this one. Because this one's actually easy. Kind of, I mean, this thing can still take some time and deal damage, but it will die before I will. The other one is the Moth again from earlier, which I had to use Bite for. So I don't like that too much. Okay, here comes the bit optional part that I'm currently still a fan of, but I don't know how much of it you actually have to do. Also, if you go like 2 steps to the right there off the ledge, you will immediately go into a trainer fight that's hidden. Namely, we punch a lot of these idiots. Obviously, I don't one-shot them yet, which, sure, you might think, yeah, they're using acid spray, but they have payback. That's a bit of a problem. It like about halfway kills me on contact. However, they do give much more XP than anything around here does as quickly. Which first of all is important. And secondly, they give 3 special attack EVs per fight here. So while I'm like getting levels fairly fast, I'm also getting a special attack incredibly fast. Which will just make any odd sort of damage ranges be incredibly irrelevant coming up here. And just ensure chaos a lot more. It does help when they have bad natures, I guess. Big fan of that. Also one of these is a TM. But it's like, you know... Grass Node, I think? That doesn't matter, unfortunately. I wish it did. Oh, that's payback. Can someone do the math if this is torrent range? Is 37 less than a fourth of 116? Probably, right? I'm safe anyway. So we do like a couple of these and then we'll be sitting pretty both level-wise and attack-wise. Okay, yeah, we like lane torrent now. Because it's like, what, 7? It's like a few bonus attack points, it might just matter. Plus the actual fact that we got a level up as well. I think this is the item. Yeah. The fact that we so effortlessly got into Torrent as well is actually amazing. Look at that, I just got a free level up from that. And there's still like at least one kind of difficult fight in the jungle left. This is like the real final boss of this game, this thing as well. That's like the only reason I'm doing this. It's like most everything else just kind of dies. That guy, however, is a problem. Because it's the only poison type. It's also dark type, so I can't exosensory it. So I will go out of my way, deal with these, and then probably not have troubles with anything else after this point. We're out of Torrent as well, by the way, I just realized. No, we're back in Torrent. Should probably save when I realized that, but, you know. Never punished. Which is also why the PP items are nice, because now I don't need to go back to the Poké Center after doing this. This is the only other wave I do here, I don't do more than this. If I didn't get the rare candy, I might have. But given that we did, this is actually just really nice. These few idiots left, and then we just go. We should easily reach, like, 45 by the gym leader. Although there's still, like, the one fight in the jungle I'm, like, mightily concerned about. Mostly because it's really hard to get good damage on the things he has. Because it's like a psychic water type. So, you know, I can't really hit that too well. Alright, this is good enough. We're like almost level 42. This will be fine. One, two. Let's use Aether for now, and another one if we need to, I guess. Save all this, I guess, as well, over here. Alright. Like, if I went one step forward here, I would go into a fight with, like, an Ariados guy. Which, obviously, I don't have to. Especially given the fact that I already got all the XP anyway. I really wanted a lot of optional fights. Why would I? Anyway, hey, he's Ariados, because, you know, talking about it, I guess. I mean, there will be a lot more coming up. Psyshock, give it to me. I don't use Bite anymore, do I? At this point in the game. Hey, another one of these idiots. They're also, like, in the gym as, like, decoration, even though they're not poison types. It's a poison type gym. There's, like, a sequence break as well here. You're supposed to go to the right, talk to the gym leader. That guy over there. He's telling you, like, oh, hey, here's this frog Pokemon I really want to catch. And then you have to, like, go to another small island here and, like, talk to him again while he's catching it. But you can just also not do that at all. I mean, you can't avoid the second time, but you can avoid the first time. This is the fight that has me, like, mightily worried. Not, like, insanely so, but a little bit. What if I get crit paralyzed thunder, you know? You'd think the rain is good for me too, but I mean, it doesn't matter if it's the water type against me, right? Although somehow the electric type with thunder is the lesser of the two problems here as well. Damn, this guy really doesn't die. Speaking of the paralysis thunder, I guess. That is. Why are you using water pulse? What do you want me to win? You need to heal off the paralysis right now. I might. Oh, I really do actually against slash spam. Look at that though, my damage is so much better now. Ah, it wants to hack me to death. There's a special attack coming in though. Look at that. Tire Berry already coming in handy. I still have to heal, but not during the fight. Which is a lot less of a hassle for me. I'll just play around with Tire Berries until I only have one left, I guess. That one last one I want for the gym battle though, if I can help it. I don't think there's anything scary in the jungle left. Let's save anyway. I think it's this one. The other one gets me to the frog I talked about earlier as well. And I was thinking about using that frog for the route, but once I discovered both the grinding section there with the ammo flashes as well as the Tire Berry being as good as it is, there was no reason for me to have to go through catching another Pokemon and then slowly being able to deal with the thing I can deal with. I can just like punch a few idiots and then we're fine. There's the frog in question. That thing was almost part of the route. It does work, I guess, because it has Mud Bomb. Cannot be poisoned. And given that Mud Bomb is physical, it does not care about Coil either. Please move. Oh, I didn't need to move. Great. So it's still not a bad idea to use. See, this is like where Gym Leader is supposed to be in another one of those rocks. And you have to come and deal with this as well. Because otherwise the gym doesn't open up. And there's like 3 ways through the forest as well. Through a desert area or through a ninja house. The ninja house might actually be faster in theory, but the fact that you have to come back here anyway, that makes it irrelevant. Alright, I need to split it. I'm stupid. No, I need to move. I also want to drink. I likely don't even need all these, but hey, better safe than sorry, right? Yeah. Do we have something? No. So yeah. Actually, the elixir is nice as well, because I probably don't even have to go back to the Poké Center because of that. Just use that and then we'll be fine on PP, I guess. Probably for the rest of this. What's my special attack stat at? Ouch. That hurts so much, actually. Plus for 112, that's really good, yeah. We're probably sitting pretty. Be a little bit loose with the super potions as well, what we can be. Nice. Toxa, also a very subtle name. Okay, more hide and seek. Venom? Wow, another subtle reference to the fact that this is in fact a poison gem. He is big boy. What a horrible noise that thing makes. Level 2. Oh yeah, we're easily leveled up enough actually. Which is really nice to see. Glad this thing isn't an issue either. Because it move pool easily could be. Big boy. How many extra sensories do I have left? Ah, enough. Or at least anything before the gym leader, I want to say. No poisons as well, which wouldn't be a threat as much as would just be annoying. Have to get rid of that. Sucker punch me, I dare you. Spider 3. That one's a fake, just for context. It's actually just a guy that's attacking you. This walking back is probably better. God damn it, never mind. I don't care about 1 damage, do I? Guess I could have just gone down the pit instead then. No, the pit is like an extra fight. Never mind. That's like not really worth it. How can I not like instantly go back? One last fight here. Yeah, I will use the elixir here first. Elixir even. Instead of cutting the close on the PP instead. Oh wow, you lived that. And it did start happening. Do I need to be concerned? Why is Sage playing tier 2 12 million times? That's another free. It doesn't stop coming. Okay, now it stopped coming. I didn't expect that thing to live. That has me mightily worried. Dealt exactly 50 with Moonblast, really? Well, here goes nothing. See how this goes. Only really one thing that can go wrong anyway. Oh shit, never mind. Well, another thing that can go wrong. I'm stupid. Didn't use the elixir. Smart move. Oh well. A big waste of time at least. Luckily I realized in time as well. I don't know if it would have mattered, but I don't want it to. There you go. That's like the closest I've come to a one-shot on this thing, I think. In like a hot minute. It doesn't matter. It doesn't attack until it spikes up. And it really wants all the spikes up. Leech Boy. Ouch. I'm not poisoned at least. Oh, never mind, I am. I forgot about that. I can't not be poisoned by that. That might be reset worthy, we'll see. Thing didn't trigger though. Well, yeah. So that thing is the only problem here. If it keeps doing that too much, I'm having issues. I didn't save after the elixir. If it just uses Bite, that's perfect. If it uses Contagion Dream, we have issues. Intimidate is, like, usable here. But, like, I much prefer not to. Then I just get hit by spikes, which isn't, like, a huge issue as well. Mind you, but still. Like, just use Bite Friend and we're all on good terms. Let's see. Maybe we get better luck this time. Thing is, Intimidate is like actually maybe not worth it even because I just could use Coil instead. It'd be like even more annoying. That's like the worst case scenario. I will actually play it safe here. Like everything is just being bad right now about this guy. I don't know if that's even enough. Was T-Spikes up? I didn't even realize that. It doesn't activate my Pitaya Berry, does it? Which is also an issue. Maybe not enough of one. They might live this tick of poison here. Oh, that is. Oh, that's late. At least this thing will not live now, so... Guess we just win. Not the win I wanted, but it's a win I'm gonna get. Okay, split when thing pops up. Not the badge, the demo over text. So I lost a little bit of time on last bit, but not much, right? Like a minute. That's pretty good. Wait, it's dead? It's still there. Can't talk to it. So a lot of these fights are still coming down to a little bit of luck, but it works. That's like a lot faster than last time as well. So I expected to be like done well past 8, but this was much faster than expected. So that's pretty good. Neat. Happening here. Alright. Yeah, this was pretty nice. It was fun routing this one a little bit. Clearly there still can be time saved. Obviously, if you like highly optimize this, you can easily save like a lot of time here. But for like how quickly you cobbled this together, this was pretty neat. Big fan. Yeah. We'll go eat dinner and then there's games later, I think.